All right, rodeo lovers, today is your day. The Caldwell Night Rodeo kicks off tonight. My co-anchor Brent Hunsaker's live to tell us what's happening tonight.
Well, and one of the things I want to talk about, Natalie, is the care of these animals. I mean, the animals are just as much athletes in the rodeo as are the cowboys. Now, Brian Vortman is the vet in charge of the Caldwell Night Rodeo. Tell me about the care of the animals.
Yeah, the Caldwell Night Rodeo is first and foremost concerned with the health and the welfare of these animals, and we take the great responsibility for that. And you know, it all begins back on the farm and their breeding programs and their genetics, and these animals are bred to perform and they want to perform. That's what they do, and we're here to just make sure that they stay safe. It's just like any other sporting event. You know, we have trainers and doctors on hand should something happen, and that's my job.
Both for the cowboys as well as,
that's right.
as for the
Absolutely.
Animals, because frankly, in the rodeos I've seen, the cowboy gets the worst of it.
Probably, yes.
Now, when you talk about the care of the animals, is there a routine that you go through each night before the performance to check out the animals?
Yeah, so I'm here most of the day, every day, and just kind of take care of anything that should happen to pop up, and do a walkthrough and make sure everything is safe and everything's looking good. And then I'm here throughout the entire performance, and I watch every single run and every single ride and make sure that those animals stay safe, and we take care of anything that should happen to them right away.
In your walkthrough beforehand, anything you're looking for in particular?
No, I'm just making sure that, you know, these animals are ready to go pretty much, and they're, you know, they're trained to do this, and they stay safe pretty much most of the time. So there's really not a whole lot to do. The care of these animals beforehand is top notch. I mean, these animals are worth a lot of money, and they're trained to do a outstanding job and put on a great show, and so they're very well cared for before and after they perform each night.
Brian, thank you very much for joining us. I appreciate the background information. Now, Roland is going to join us to talk about the weather. That's another component of a great rodeo, right? Sunny skies, starry nights, and good temperatures.
Boy, it sounds like you just described my forecast, buddy.
Well, it's been that way for I don't know how long.
It
seems like we just have a nice string of good days.
The weather's been phenomenal with the cold front that we had here a couple of days ago. It really set the stage for these extremely comfortable temperature readings. Thanks, Brent. We're in tight spaces here, but I want to bring in this young lady that we got right here. This is Stephanie Mills. Is it? No, Madeline Mills. Madeline, I apologize, Madeline. So Madeline, we were talking a little bit about the bulls themselves, and I said they're left-handed, right-handed. They're left-sided, right-sided. Last time I checked, bulls don't have hands.
No, they have hooves, but they're just like our vet said, athletes. So they're left-handed and right-handed, if you want to call it that, and that determines which side of the chutes they come out of.
Fascinating. And so they're all individually classified as far as athletic skills are concerned. Like these that we see here on the left side, they're smaller, but that doesn't necessarily make them less tenacious, does it?
No, it doesn't. They are part of a Born to Buck program, so our main stock contractors are Powder River Rodeo Company and D&H Cattle. So these guys are bred to buck. They love what they do. If they're smaller, they might be able to catch a little bit more air and spin a little faster.
Catch a little more air, spin a little faster versus the big guy who's 1,800 pounds who might be...
He might have a couple other tricks like a belly roll or something.
Oh, I see. Okay, so that's fascinating. All the things we're learning about the rodeo. Interesting stuff. Well, it looks like the weather's cooperating, guys, and let's go ahead and take a look at our